Hey, it's your girl KV back with another music review. This is for the 2025 Grammys. Um, I'm gonna have to come up with a better system for reviewing music. See, I don't be listening to music as fast as I be thinking I'm gonna listen to music. And so when it take me forever to listen and actually review it, I be like, child, the moment is gone. I don't even want to review it no more. So whereas with a book, books is everlasting. You know what I mean? Even right now, sure, while we're here, we ain't even doing no book review. This is the daggone music review. But the book club that I'm a part of, we are flashing back, y'all, and we are reading the Fly Girl series. Now, I'm actually a bit ashamed to admit that I never read Fly Girl growing up, but I know Fly Girl, Coldest Winter Ever, and Zane books. I feel like those are those like black girl coming of age books. And I was too busy in them Zane books. I was too busy in them Zane books to read Coldest Winter Ever or Fly Girl. Shame on me, right? But yeah, so that's I'm getting. I gotta figure out the lighting that works for your girl so I don't look washed out and ashy because the light too light. But yes, y'all. Anyways, we are here for this Grammys review. Um, yeah, we here. The Grammys, I actually enjoyed it. I have not sat and watched an entire award show. Amazon. I have not sat and watched an entire award show. I can't remember how long, to be honest. So I was shocked that I actually did not pay attention that, watching it back was like 3 hours. And I was just like, oh, okay, I paused and stopped because I had to get my baby ready for school and stuff like that. But I legit watched the whole thing. I think it was pretty entertaining. I think it was pretty entertaining. I think it was, well, at first, when I first was watching, I thought it was odd that we weren't seeing so many awards get done. But as I watched someone else's review, I think it was Is Rocks, she mentioned that, well, it's way more performances than what we usually be. So, you know, oh well, basically, I think everything is recorded anyway, so people will still have that moment to post, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. That moment to post of them accepting their speech, it just wasn't televised, correct? I think that's right. So, I mean, hey, the performances were really good. And that's another reason I usually don't watch the Grammys because I don't be knowing who these people are. And when I do tap in, some of the performances be whack. It just be like, this is who we put on the Grammy stage of all of the people that we are aware of that are as talented that can beat that stage down. And this is who. Can y'all hear my child going crazy? They in there having a time. They're in there having a time. I hope y'all can hear it and it's not a disturbance. But if y'all can, just appreciate the fact that I got a happy black baby over here. She is well loved, cared for, and played with. Okay? So yes, back to the award show. Yeah, it was a lot more performances this year, and I enjoyed almost every performance. Okay, so let's see. Should I start with the awards or the performances? Let's start with the performances. While I'm up on this, woo! We started off with this tribute to the fires in California. Um, Doors, Sheryl Crow, John Legend, St. John, some other people. It was what it was. Then we got to Billie Eilish. This was my first time really listening to her music. This camera is all types of twisted, y'all. It's like insane. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What's going on here? I think that's better. Billie Eilish. I would always hear the name, always say, oh, I'm going to listen to her music, never make it around to it. So I'm like, okay, this is why I really do need to watch the Grammys because it's got a couple of people that I'm like, okay, I need to see what their performance is like, what their music is like, right? So Billie Eilish, this was so pretty. The voice was eating. I was just like, oh, this song is beautiful. Her tone is beautiful. Just sonically, it just gave what needs to be gave. And then I opened my eyes and looked, and I said, well, why she dressed like that? Well, she didn't even want to change for her performance. Like, I get that might be her shtick, her personality, but she didn't want to at least put on like a baggy suit for your performance. Like, it was confusion. But you know, I was like, whatever. The vocals is giving what needs to be gave, and that's the point, right? And then I was like, you know what? Justice for Amanda Perez, okay? Because if that's the lady name, right? Amanda Perez, God send me an angel from the heavens above. That one, they wouldn't let her pop because that was her style. What Billie Eilish is parading up and around in real life and on the stage. That was what Amanda Perez gave on the regular. Like, this is my real life. This is a show. This is my real life. Okay? In the words of Quad. So justice for Amanda Perez, because they would never let her go for it. But with Billie, she could do it at the Grammys. I said, oh, okay. But the song was beautiful. When I was in the car, because I downloaded it, Birds of a Feather or something. Yeah. I played it in the car with my husband and my daughter. And my husband's so silly. He gonna say, I said, right? It feels like running through a field of daisies. It was just so beautiful. We dig it. We dig it. I'm definitely gonna be listening to more of Billie Eilish, and he actually knew about her and knew about the first song that her brother wrote. He was like, yeah, YouTube short. I was like, okay, well, we'll check it out and listen as a family, I suppose. And then I remembered that she was on that episode of Swarm. So I was like, oh, she was like, wasn't she like the lead coach chick? So I was like, okay, I might have to go back and watch Swarm just to kind of not knowing who she is and seeing her in that role and seeing her looking all studly nowadays. I might have to go back and watch that. So yeah, y'all. Billie Eilish checks for me. 10, 10, 10s on the vocals, 5, 6, 6.5 on the visual. Okay, just give me something. Not that you can't be in your studly era, but like, dress up. This the Grammys, girl. You on stage. You could have at least gave me, I'm thinking of what would have been dressy in that era. You could have at least gave me crisp jeans, some J's, and a button down. Okay. You could have at least gave that if you wanted to stick to your studly stick. You just a little more dressy. I just would appreciate a little bit more effort in a stage look. Now, as soon as you got off stage, you could have put back on your jorts and whatever shoes you had on and your oversized jersey. But for the stage, baby, just, go put you on some lipstick. Just Sabrina Carpenter. We see her package. I have been listening to her. That was the one artist that I did listen to that I hadn't heard before the Grammys, because she was everywhere. Once I saw her on the Dunkin' Donuts commercial doing a little espresso thing, I said, okay, I need to see who she is because Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. So her little package was cute. She's adorable. She's is this like our little new age Britney Spears? She's giving us our little new age, I'm just a little country gal, little filthy mouth here and there, might cuss you out, beat you up. She just gives like I'm a real chick, like, period, right? So cute. Her performance, the little awkwardness about it, she's just so cute. I enjoyed it. She definitely gave you the nice pop vocals, the nice little pop songs, and when you listen to it, you're like, oh, the lyrics aren't as cutesy as they sound. You know what I mean? So it gives you grown woman music. And I was seeing her online because when she was on tour, she was like, down there with the microphone, like doing the most on her knees and stuff. And people were like, oh my gosh, is she simulating an SESXX on stage? This is not what you want your daughter to come up to. And I'm like, why do y'all feel like people are people to be looked up to just because your child like them. Like, how about you teach your child? Okay, you can like them, but they're a performer on stage over there. That's not how you act in real life. Okay, you give them those lessons. They shouldn't just think somebody is a role model because they like them. But Sabrina Carpenter was super cute. I liked how she had the set changes on stage. Like, okay, we gonna start over here on this set with the stairs and the spotlight. Then we're gonna move over here to the little door frame and the porch. It was a cute little setup, right? Next we have performing Chaperone. Now, it took me a minute to warm up. I'm not gonna lie, because I have been seeing the name but never really seeing a face to go with it. So I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if this was a guy, a girl, a they. So when I was seeing what the current look with the face and stuff, I was just like, oh, okay, it's a they. You know what I mean? Like, not sure if this is drag queen, not sure, just not sure. And so once we get to the awards, I was like, oh, okay, it's a girl. So, cool, just kind of got that out of the way. But you still be trying to figure it out. Once you got to figure something out, then you want to keep trying to figure something out. So I was thinking too hard on it. But because I was like, I don't know if this performance is for me. That's what I was thinking as she was performing. I was like, I mean, I went to a performing arts high school, so I get it. It's giving theater kid for sure. But I'm like, I can appreciate it, but it's not quite for me. And then I was, Janelle Monáe was in the audience getting her pink booty club. And so before I was getting on here to do this video, I was watching the videos of the songs that they performed. And when I saw the video and I saw, her looking like a her and just kind of really being able to now take in the song, I'm like, wait, this is my jam. Wait a minute. I can get with this. Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. So yeah, also another one of my new jams that I've downloaded to my phone, and I'm sure will make it into this year's rap list, because at least the 100, what is it, the top 100 songs that you listen to, yeah, I like it. It's very cute. I have to listen to some more. Now it gives, Chaperone gives, I'm not even gonna do no preconceived notion. I'm gonna listen to the albums and I report back whenever. Next we got Benson Boone. Now as they was introducing him, I was so very confused. They were like, oh, what they say, y'all? What they say? The most streamed songs last year on Spotify or something. I said, the most streamed song? I've never heard of this person. How could they have the most streamed song? Like, huh? And so I think this is when they were doing all of the performances for Best New Artist. I really liked that. Being able to be like, okay, here's the category of Best New Artist, but here they are performing. So you can see what they giving. Because I guess a lot of people didn't know who these folks was, so it just made sense to do it this way. So I'm still drinking on Timosa, but we were making our little tea. Y'all know we got the little Trader Joe's tea. We were making our tea a little bit different because one day it was a little bit of lemonade still left in the pitcher, and he was like, should I just put the tea on top of this? And he was pouring it before he even asked me. And so it's like a lemonade. We put cinnamon on our lemonade. I need to get some cinnamon sticks and make it so much easier, but I just can't find them when they're in the store. Or it'd be a little stupid pack of cinnamon sticks. I want the big thing. Big boy me. So, Best New Artist, y'all. What we at with it? Benson Boone. I was so confused at why the camera was just on this person in the audience. So I was like, okay, what's happening right now? what's happening right now? And then I realized, okay, he's performing. Okay, this is cute. God, cool on in it, ripping them off and stuff. He had on his little bitty in the Jets feet. I said, I'm tuned in. Okay, what you about to get with this little perky little flatty booty? Man, the voice was given. And once I started hearing the song, I'm like, okay, I think I have heard the song. My husband was like, yeah, TikTok. Okay, TikTok. But I'm not a big TikToker, so it wouldn't stick to me unless I heard it again. And then he gets up there and climbs on top of the piano and flips. I said, ooh, the voice, the flip, the riz. I said, ooh, okay. I'm tuned into Benson Boom. Like I said, most of these performances gave. Okay. Next, Doechii. Excuse me. And then as she started, I was like, well, when did they start using the audience so much? Because, well, I guess is with the best new artists, they were literally like sitting down in their seats. So they had to use the audience to make their way up to the stage, right? So I was like, okay, I can appreciate Doechii. She is one of those people who I feel like her and Chapel Roan are in the same boat in my mind, as where it's like, okay, I'm sitting here looking at you with my head to the side because I'm not understanding the hijinks. And it is preventing me from really diving into the music, right? And then somebody mentioned that Doechii is the one that had the, what it is, what's up? I said, oh, that was her. I had no idea who that was. So it kind of, I was like, okay, cool. But I had already been kind of seeing her performances that will be posted since she has dropped her album. So I've been a little bit tuned in, but still haven't really listened to the album. Plan to after this, though. I said, okay, 1 minute she in a split, the next minute she in her panties. It was a lot going on. And then the DJ lady that came on down, I can't think of her name. But who was it that mentioned her? I listened to the Friend Zone and they know her, so they had mentioned her. Miss Milan, DJ Miss Milan. That was cute. I really like that little, the back and forth talking type deal because, she's talking to herself in the song, but she can't really talk to herself on stage when you think about the breath control and trying to talk over when. So it was cute. I liked it. SZA is in the audience. SZA was giving freaking baps, okay? That's my girl. That's my girl. Booyah. That's what SZA was giving. Like, she was so hype. I loved it. I hope that I it would make zero sense for them not to have Doechii opening up for SZA and Kendrick. So I'm just gonna speak of it because it's gonna happen. They're all TDE or were TDE because I'm not sure if Kendrick is still TDE. But I can't wait to see SZA and Kendrick in concert because I'm sure Doechii will open up for them. So I'm excited to see what she's gonna give, right? So next performance is Teddy Swims. Okay, I was like, do we like him? Is he the one that said some like mean, slightly racial things about Beyonce's country album? Y'all let me know. Because I was like, how we feel about him? Is he MAGA? Is he over there? Like, we got an eye on you. But I like this little song, though. It's cute. I know who it was that sang it. I lose control. I like it. It is such a cute little song. I ain't gonna lie, I like a white boy with a good soulful voice. Like, you can hear that it's a white boy still, but it's such a soulful voice. You know what I mean? So I like that in music. So, we're gonna see. The jury is still out. Shaboozey, he performs next. Nice performance, nice performance. New artist Ray, super cute. I said, who is she? Vocals, okay. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. And then we get the CEO, president or whatever of the Grammys comes out, and he's basically like, this thing on? Yeah, so I first came on in 2020 to clean this ish up, you know. Was this I think this was the Grammy So White time, right? So you know they had to get a brother up here. But not any old brother. A passing brother. Yeah, just enough. Just enough. Just enough so they know, but it doesn't make them uncomfortable, right? You get it. You get it. So they got me here to clean this mess up. And you know what? They were like, we need more YNs. We need more women. We need more blacks, you know, because it was just old and dusty up in here. It was old and dusty and it wasn't giving. And they said, hey, y'all like to give? Tell them who gives. And I'm like, I got you, bruh. And he was like, yeah, you know who really was criticizing us? The Weeknd. Ripped us to shreds. But he is here tonight to perform for you guys, okay? Because he pushed us to change, and we did. Clap it up for the Weeknd. I said, okay. Real subtle. Real subtle. And he performs. It's cool. The Weeknd ain't been the Weeknd that we love since, you know, mixtape days. Once he came out and got mainstream and, you know, we could do this to his songs, I was over it. I don't want to do this to the Weeknd. I won't. I love my girl back home. I don't love her no more. And you never can know that. You know what I mean? I used to tear the Weeknd up when I was in pole class. And that's what I just transformed into. Don't worry about 10 Peaches though. Don't worry about her. She's asleep. So, yes, y'all. Then we had the Quincy tribute. Then we had the Quincy tribute. Okay. We had Stevie Wonder out there with who was the guy who, excuse my ignorance, my mother didn't let me listen to much secular music growing up. I could listen to gospel and Whitney Houston. So once it got time for me to be able to listen to my own music in my little preteen eras, I went straight to like Lil Wayne and stuff like that. So I missed the whole Quincy, Michael Jackson. You know, I wasn't in that phase of like growing up listening to it. Of course, I would see the music videos and I love, you know, stop the pressure, baby. So like I knew who he was. I knew he was a huge deal and stuff, but it wasn't getting played in the house to clean up on Saturday mornings type deal. So I cannot remember who the other guy was on the piano. Please forgive me. Then I had Janelle Monáe come out. Y'all, I love me some Janelle Monáe. She got like 2 or 3 songs that I literally listen to anytime I listen to music. I like that yoga and can't think of the last one right now, but I'm telling you, it's another song that's in my daily rotation whenever I listen to music. But this performance was a bit crackish, and I was very confused by it. I didn't like it. In my baby's voice, I don't like it, Mom. I don't like it. I didn't like it. So next we had Shakira. She makes a comeback. She's been gone for 7 years. I guess split and divorcing from her partner. Her kids were adorable. That son that they had closest to the camera took her whole face. Like, Daddy Ware took her whole face. He is so adorable. She was getting it. She said, I still got it. She got up there doing that belly roll and stuff. And I was like, ooh, I wish I could do all that belly roll and stuff. And I was like, what is this song? It was giving Latin trap Latin. She about to bring y'all trap Latin. And I was confused, but I wasn't mad. She trying to cross over because, you know, outside of Shakira, hey, Beyonce, and other than that and that, you know, black folks wasn't really out here checking for Shakira like that. So I get it. She gonna give us something that we can all bounce to. So we gonna see what Shakira is giving this go round. Lastly, on the performances, we had Charlie XCX. Brat album song. I saw people talking about Brat, 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 but I didn't know what they were talking about. I thought it was an acronym, not gonna lie. But it's just Brat. So she finna perform, she said she finna perform the most inappropriate song of hers for the Grammys, okay? And I was like, oh, okay, is she not there? Because she did like the little whole backstage type of rollout. And it was like, oh, okay, maybe she's not there. And then we see that, oh no, that's just the pre-recorded portion. And she's gonna walk on stage and perform here too. I said, okay, Beyonce. Okay. And then I was uncomfortable, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I was uncomfortable. I felt like I was in an episode of Euphoria and I was just too grown to be here. And I felt like I was supposed to just take all the liquor off the counter and leave. I didn't like it. I didn't, well, not that I didn't like it, but I didn't like how it made me feel. I did not like how it made me feel. And then I'm looking at them throwing all this stuff around. I'm like, are these panties? Are they throwing panties everywhere? And then it flashes on the screen that all these panties, because they are unworn, will be donated to a shelter. I said, okay. I hope they got a sandy strip in them if they throwing them around on stage like this, but okay. So on to the awards, y'all. Look, I just put this down. I just got a random question. Are y'all the people that like use up y'all lip gloss and stuff? Because as you can see, I use my lip gloss till it can't scrape no more out of it. And don't let it be a fave because I take a Q-tip and be like, let me get down in them corners where the stick might be too short for. Because somebody was like, that's weird that I make it to the end of my stuff. And I was like, you don't? You ain't never used a whole tube of lip gloss or chapstick? Like, tell me you're not responsible without telling me you're not responsible. Okay. Ain't nothing to brag on. So, on to the awards. Like I said, it was interesting that they don't show the awards. I feel like I get it. If we got 3 hours, how long were they sitting there? Was it just like the commercial breaks, or was y'all still going after or before? Like, you know what I mean? Like, was this live or was this pre-recorded? It might have been pre-recorded, so they just able to chop up what they wanted to chop up. But I feel like even if they don't show the full thing, I feel like before we get back into the show, when we come back from commercial break, it should just be a little screen of boop, 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 boop. These are the 4 awards, you know, best such and such song, best such and such song, best such and such song, and put the picture up of who won, or have like a little video of them walking on stage, or a little clip of them, like, you know, doing their speech, so that we can at least know what happened. You feel me? Grammys, call me. I got some ideas, you know. I might be a little fresh out in the production space when it comes to, you know, big stage productions, but I've got ideas and I have a fresh mind and I know what the people like, okay? The people, all of them. Hit your girl up. So, apparently Beyonce had 11 nominations. I think she won 3. We see Cardi present Best Rap Album. She up there doing being her little, you know, Cardi B self. We see Will Smith out there laughing like she's the funniest thing ever. I said, sir, she ain't that funny. Wrap it up. Put that thing away. Put that thing away before you put somebody's eye out. We see that Doechii wins. She's so pretty. Her mom, she looks just like her mom. She's up there crying. She said this was the best. This Best Rap Album Award was started in 1989. That's the year I was born. And since then, only Lauryn Hill and Cardi B had won. And now her. Beautiful. Next, we see Best Pop Vocal. Sabrina Carpenter wins her first Grammy. Taylor presents Best Country. She come out there and she hit that little pose, sticking her leg out. I said, okay, in my nitty voice, legs, baby, these legs. Get into these legs. That's what Taylor was giving, okay? And so, Beyonce wins. That's the Beyonce meme. And Blue had to be like, genres are a silly little thing, huh? Because they're trying to use these to keep us in our place. But I ain't doing it. I'm bucking the system, okay? AOT, I just won, okay? Because I went back and picked up the pen, okay? I can't wait to see, not that I'm going to be at a concert, but I'm sure that people will post clips. I can't wait to see how she remixes that on Bucket. I can't wait to see how she remixes Bucket. Because, you know, it says, ALTY, I ain't win. I ain't studying about them. Took that on the chin, went back and took the pen. Okay? I can't wait to see what she remixes that to, right? So, Victoria Monet presents Best New Artist. I guess the theme is whoever won last year presents it this year. Cute. So Victoria Monet presents Best New Artist. It's the Chaperone. And I wasn't mad at it because like I said, I could see it. Pink Party Club. Oh, I keep on dancing at the Pink Party Club. Party Club. I like it. It's cute. But no buts. I'm gonna have her moment because this was her moment. This was her moment, and she had a message. She did not waste a second of it. I'm going to always respect somebody that stands 10 toes down on what they believe in and will shout it from the mountaintops. So she got up there and she gave her speech about how she was signed as a young kid. And, you know, when she got dropped from the label, she didn't know what to do because she had been signed all these years and she didn't get pushed out there. So she didn't have no money. She didn't have no skills. And it was just bad. She was fighting for livable wages for artists and health insurance. She's like, we give these labels all that we have just for them to treat us, you know, disposable. Like, she had to win for that moment. And I can appreciate that, y'all. It was a good moment. SZA presents for Best Duo, Pop Duo / Group. Because she won last year with somebody. I said, what song is this? I ain't ever heard of this child. I said, I'd have to look that up. And I forgot about it until this very moment. Bruno and Gaga win. Never heard this song in my life. Never heard this song in my life. But I think I did know that they were doing something together because I was seeing the pictures. But never heard the song, right? Being Posty should have won that one. Even though... How do we feel about Posty? How do we feel about Posty? Let's sit in this for a minute because I gotta think. So Post Malone, if y'all don't know who that is, started off as a rapper. He got a few songs where I'm like, I mess with it. Wasn't he White Iverson? Wasn't that Post Malone? Yeah. And now they always say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot time to vacation. With Migos, is it Migos or just Quavo? One of them, but I love that song. That song is in regular rotation for me as well. Love it. But now he has went full country. And I heard that he always wanted to do country. But the label was like, the tats and this look that you give, it's just not giving country. We can't sell you the country. We can sell you the rap. Do your rap? And apparently he was like, I mean, I could try, you know, sure it ain't that hard, you know. People are just waking up and starting rap careers, why can't I, you know? And once I get on, I'll be like, but I like country too, okay? My first reaction was like, wow, another culture vulture? So I had to sit with that. And I was like, I guess not the reverse per se, but a simple mind would say that the reverse could be said for Beyonce. How, you know, you gonna come over here and do country just cause, you know. How as he went over and did hip hop just cause type deal. And it's like, so can I be mad about it? I don't know, y'all. I don't know where I stand. I don't know where I land. I don't know what his country music sound like though. So I guess that's easy for me to say when I don't listen to him like that. No way. I don't listen to like 2 songs of his, but it did make me have to sit in that and think about if it's a double standard or not. Right? So we see Miley presents for Record of the Year. She's like, "Hey Beyonce, girl, we won our Grammy. We won our Grammy, girl. Yeah, I don't care who won it. I'm probably still gonna say it's Beyonce anyway." And then she opened it up, I was like, "It's Kendrick Lamar, of course." And he comes up there, and y'all know I love me some Kendrick. He's one of my favorite artists, period. And if you know anything about me, I am a Gemini, and I am very much into astrology and very much in love with Gemini artists. Okay, I actually share a birthday with the artist formerly known as Kanye. You know, loved him before he went crazy, but if you listen to all his early music, he told us that this was what he was gonna do once he got on. He be like, "Whoo, don't let me get no money because I'm going to be a rapper. I'm going to be a fool with y'all. Don't let a nigga like me get that check because I ain't going to know how to act at all. Don't let me do it. Don't let me do it." So I already knew that this was coming out of Kanye. So not so much as a heart. It is, but it ain't. But Gemini artists in general, Andre 3000, Biggie, Tupac, Prince, you feel me? Kendrick, just love them. And so I be happy when stuff like this happen, and Kendrick won, and I can't wait to see him in concert. Next, we see that they have presented awards to music, well, not presented, but recognized Music Educator of the Year. And it was this guy named Adrian Macklin from here in Memphis. Well, I don't know, the greater Memphis area. It was so funny how Trevor Noah said it. He was like, "Adrian Macklin from Cordova, Tennessee." Cordova High School, Cordova. I was like, it's Cordova. It's Cordova. But, we'll say it's Memphis, real Memphis like. Because I'm like that, okay? I'm the Frank Sinatra of this. I did it my way, okay? I got my house. She got a man that can't be able to keep her house, okay? Real Memphis like. Queen Latifah presents Alicia Keys with the Global Impact Award, the Dr. Dre Global Impact Award. I said, "Oh, they still doing that?" Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. Diana Ross presents Best Song of the Year. Of course, it's Kendrick. He's starstruck. He's like, "Y'all got Diana Ross out here presenting my reward." What? It was really cute. And one of the, who was it? I don't even know who that was that grabbed the mic, like, because Kendrick was still like, "I got this award. Y'all got nothing around something." His humble was like, "Well, since he ain't talking, I'll take this moment. Shout out to my mama, my baby mama, my babies, everybody from the block. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, what's up, what's up? Mustard, there. All right, boy, somebody get that broom and some sweet money. Mustard." I said, this is so ghetto and I love it. This is so ghetto and I love it, y'all. I cannot wait for Super Bowl tomorrow because, like I told y'all, my baby love her some Kendrick Lamar. Ever since the Juneteenth concert streaming that he did, that she made me let her listen to, she loved her some Kendrick, and she was just up there singing, "Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now." So I gotta find a clean version for her birthday party. Hopefully somebody got like a playlist on SoundCloud or something, so I don't have to have my thing closed on YouTube. But I'm gonna have to find a clean version for her birthday because I can't be letting her Grammy know that she be listening to all these curse words and letting other people kids listen to all these curse words. But yes, y'all, Kendrick did a sweep. He did a sweep. And Mustard doing the Heinz collab, hilarious. Okay, I said, this is everything. I wonder how Drake feels. He's just sitting somewhere. He can't turn his TV on. He can't eat no mustard. He can't administer CPR because American Heart Association was like, "Not like us, follows the big pattern that you need to do CPR." Drake ain't do nothing in these streets because Kendrick has went and dropped his thing on everything. It was like, it's mine. It's all mine. What you about to do about it? And then we close out the Grammys with Album of the Year, and Beyonce wins. She gets up, she's just like, okay, I don't won. And Blue is like, can I go up there with you? And she's like, of course. That was a cute clip to see online, like seeing the view where you can see Blue's mouth, and she's like, can I go up there with you? And Beyonce, of course. Because Blue didn't go up the first time that we saw on TV, the Best Country Award. Blue was too busy trying to get Beyonce together. Like, girl, get up, okay? Fix your face. Let me get your hair together, girl. You're looking crazy. Smile. Smile and get on stage. Blue was too busy in manager mode for Best Country. So once they got to LTY, she said, oh, this is my album too. So I need to get my recognition for managing you and your hijinks. So can I go up there with you? Bet. Let's ride out. Very cute. Love it. Like I said, I enjoyed this awards. There was a couple of performances where I was like, oh, okay. All right. But nothing too awful. Nothing too awful. Until next time, y'all. I was wondering, was I going to talk about the stuff that wasn't televised? But I'm like, child, who feels like looking at all that stuff up? Don't nobody feel like doing all that? We already have 40 minutes. Crazy. Well, I guess 40 minutes ain't bad to review a 3-hour show, huh? But y'all have a good one. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Make sure you like the video. Thumbs up me. Subscribe to the channel. Comment and let me know that y'all watched the Grammys, what y'all think about the Grammys, okay? Let me know what y'all thought about it. Until next time, bye.